The lab attendant refused to collect money from me because I heard that I'm obedient. Nana Sani, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. In an interview with Trust Television News, Nana Sani Kazuri, member Obi Dati campaign organization, shared the story of how a lab attendant refused to collect money from her because he heard that she was obedient. She shared the story when she was responding to the question some people were asking about whether the Labour Party is also renting the crowd for the rallies because they're seeing the same faces from different places. Nana Sani responded that those are antecedents of those who were from the past. She said, it is fine if people feel that could happen, but that is not what is happening now because these people are coming out on their own and they're not going to be rented. This is a personal example of what happened to me over the weekend. My son took ill and I rushed him to the hospital. Upon getting to the hospital, the lab attendant, who was scheduled to have closed, but something had delayed him. You ever had a phone call I made with one of my bosses and he stayed on till the next day to ensure my son's report came out. And being the Nigerian I am, I said, let me give him something for transport. And he refused. Why? His identity, madam, your obedience, and I. And I am obedient. Since then, she then said that obedience are everywhere and that she doubts if they're seeing the same crowd on the rallies for other people and that obedience do not have that kind of move. Coming out to say the same faces are everywhere. I do not know, except maybe in a particular location like Abuja, maybe they do the rally twice. That is when I can say you get to see the same people because they want to be a part of it again. But you can't say for people we do for Abuja, maybe you see the same people we do for Lagos, or maybe you see people we do for Nasarawa, or you see the same people we do for Kano. It's not possible. It's not possible. Now, what we know about this politics, see this obedient, this new thought force now that came out, it made me to realize and learn a lot about the old school. You know, the old school, we see people gather, we see people rally around those people, those times, and we are like, what is exactly what thing they make these people come out? You know, despite the fact that Nigerians are not happy as a people. You see people coming out to welcome Atiku, to welcome to them, and you're like, what is all this? It is now recently, I'm telling you, I feel strongly that people that are coming out to welcome the said people who they don't agree make this country better, then people are happy to welcome them. I'm like, why and how? So it is until recently, I think about last year, that was when I now recognized that, these people are actually rented. I did tell you. I used to think, what will make somebody to come out and you are standing and you are jubilating on top of people be say they don't do well? How? For what? I was like, for what? Is it for a bar? Is it for Gary? Don't mind me. But sincerely, I asked that question. That was recently I came to my realization that these people, they are not just organic. They're not organic. They're being rented. All right. I don't understand why. I've said it before. If you're going to come out and make use of and air your opinion, your views, please do it in the most civilized manner. I don't tell you now. These comments, I've said it before. You can't always remember them all. If it's your post on Facebook, you can easily go and delete them. But you cannot do what? You cannot delete your comments everywhere. Be mindful. You don't even know the next person who is on that particular platform with you. You don't know the person who is sitting. Just make sure that wherever you are, you're civilized in your support for any candidate. All right. It will take them 20 years to understand what is happening at the moment. They will not even understand till eternal because it is heavenly spiritual revolution. They don't give a heavenly spiritual revolution. Okay. A new Nigeria is about to be birthed through Obi movement. There is something I am fancying about this Obi movement. It is separating or removing that ethnic division. Are you people seeing it? It is removing that ethnic division. It is removing that religious kind of division that we are having. We know that we are divided along division and religion and ethnic lines, but it is removing all that ethnic division and replacing it with a unity that comes from Idon, what is Sunni, You understand? I want a better nation. This person wants a better Nigeria. That is it. That is where I want us to be. To have a common goal, and that common goal should be make Nigeria better for our time. So that our children, we can tell them, we can boldly, with smiles on our faces, tell our children, oh, once upon a time, Nigeria was this bad, oh, you know, but during our time, things got better. I mean, there's this kind of sweetness where they give, say, let's say for instance, now in your family, things are not going well, and you happen to be the one that break free. You get a kind joy. You come out for such moments, you know, you're happy that the one that actually, or during your time, now when this kind of thing happened. This is what I'm going to say. Some people are pained. Yes, so it's joyful that Nigerians are beginning to see themselves as one. That is what is giving me joy. And the thing that is bringing us together as Nigerians is the fact that we are demanding for a better Nigeria. We have come to realize that there is life after, you know, you have to break the cycle of you were born, you go to school, after going to school, you come out, you work yourself out, and then, you know, you create your own family, you get married, you give birth to children, and the cycle continues. You get to break it, and you know, nobody don't break out to do business now. Understand? Nobody don't break out to do that business. So that is it. There's this kind of joy, and sincerely, something that, you know, if you're someone who are among progressive Nigerians, you want to be a part of. If you're somebody who are among Nigerians who want Nigeria to be better, because I have told you people should want, look, if Nigeria gets better today, as in Nigeria, not a section, not a group, not a micronism of Nigeria, Nigeria as a country gets better. See, the quality of our lives will improve. Nigerians will benefit more. You understand? It will no longer be the North benefiting or the South. Everybody will be carried along. And that is the beauty of, that is the Nigeria, I don't know about you, but that is Nigeria that I sincerely want to come. Where somebody can come out, he has maybe we're having a problem with 1 or 2 or 3 particular sectors. He comes out and says, okay, I know how to do these things. He does his research. He does his homework. He comes out, he contests for presidency. And without even belonging to any political party, he wins because he presents us with facts and this is how I'm going to solve the problem. And comes in and delivers. And if he does not, we'll pull him out. We tell him that, oh, guy, you promised that you could deliver and you don't deliver. Out. And he goes, see, that is the kind of Nigeria that I want to belong to. A Nigeria where, instead of us, you know, jackpying, people be coming, even if to visit some of our areas to tour around it. So have tourists touring around Nigeria, seeing the beautiful things, you know, and the beautiful things that the people of Nigeria and the government have been able to, as in, to come and witness Nigeria, not the way they knew us, but in another dimension that is really, really, as in, amazing. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time.